Good afternoon and welcome to the internet. We are on the internet, guys. Welcome. It's a magical time to be alive. I can be a real person on the internet where you can watch me anytime, day or night, if you so choose to. That would be a decision you would have to make and vote with your eyeballs and your earballs. But today we are here for Laps for Leukio, guys, raising funds and awareness for Leukodystrophy Australia and leukodystrophy in general. This month is Leukodystrophy Awareness Month. It is also September. It's a lot of other awareness month thingamajiggamies as well. But this month we are leukodystrophying, guys and girls. This is day number 10. We've completed 9 and we've done 917 laps. We're doing about 100 laps a day on average so far. That's good. We've done 3,747 kilometres. We are travelling a long way in our living room, a long way. I'm not travelling very far at the moment though, because I'm on holidays. So I'm travelling to the backyard and to the sim rig. That's all I'm doing this week. Um, Tonight is also, you'll be pleasantly surprised to know, tonight is much like the thumbnail suggested. It's league racing night. So we're jumping back in the Delara IR18. We're driving at Virginia, an interesting track, and it should be quite the barrel of laughs in the IR18. Hopefully, it might be a barrel of tears as well. But that's to be determined. We are about to jump into a test session and get sweaty before all the other contestants join and try and spoil the show. What is the format tonight? The format is racing and qualifying and practicing, guys. Much like every other event we do, we practice, we qualify, we race. If I was a good YouTuber, though, I would probably be able to tell you what the actual race format is, but I'm not a good YouTuber, so make of that as you will. But let's wait for this session to load. It is loading a little bit slow after this update for some reason, but that's all right. I'm not in a hurry. I've got all night. All you're doing iRacing by struggling to load is taking time away from my stream and the opportunity to do another half a lap of Virginia in the IR18. Now you might have seen we had a pretty average run 2 days ago. We had a really good run last night, so let me know in the comments what you think tonight's going to be. Is tonight going to be good or bad, guys? Who knows? Who knows? Time will tell. That's the benefit. And what you could probably do if you wanted to not watch the whole video, you could fast forward and see how the night went. You could fast forward to the end if you wanted to, or if you're feeling like it, you can also hang around and not fast forward to the end and put up with me talking in your ear all night. You be the boss. You choose. We do. I did actually. We do. We did. I did. You did. Everyone did. I saw a post on Facebook today, and apparently today is Suicide Prevention Day, Suicide Awareness Day. So a friendly reminder to everyone while we do discuss difficult topics on racing for James, and we are here to raise money for leukodystrophy, which is a difficult disorder to manage at the best of times. If you are feeling like you need a bit of help in your life, please reach out, have a chat to anyone, have a chat to a mate, have a chat to your favorite YouTuber, have a chat to anyone. Just check in on people. And this Thursday is also Are You OK Day? So another very, very good opportunity to remind everyone of the importance of just having a chat. So very, very important to me after what we've been through over the last 6 months or so, even over the last 12 years. But it's something that I saw pop up today, and it's a good opportunity to bring that to light, and something that always needs to be talked about more and more as we exit the pit lane in the IR18 in a foggy Virginia. Good old Mr. Lord Bolt has a very good habit of setting up foggy races. Not exactly sure why. Turn my butt kicker on. Got a wow, this car's much faster than everything I've driven of late. So I've got to remember the track. I have raced here before. That's not the line.
They say you cut the corner. You'll have to slow down and give up the time game.
Thanks, Jeff. That was obvious. Whoa, that's not gone well. Yeah, not well. I might start that again, hey? What do you think? I might go a bit slower. Just a little bit. A lot. Okay, let's go slower. Let's go a lot slower. And remember the track And remember, we're driving a super fast Indy car. You watch, I'm just going to go just as fast and do something stupid again. You know it. I know it. It'll create good YouTube shorts. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. YouTube shorts, content. There we go, that's better. Nope, you've got to turn the steering wheel, Trav. You're allowed to, you know, you're allowed to actually turn the steering wheel. I'm going to have to turn the force speed back down a little bit. It's way too high, you psycho. Whoa! Downforce. May the downforce be with you. This corner's going to be flat out once I get confident, I'm sure of it. There's a cat right next to me. She lives here. She's okay. She stole the dog's food today, so I'm angry at the cat. Does anyone want a cat? She's old, she's grumpy, and she forgets that she's not a dog and she is the dog food. So if anyone wants a cat, giving one away. Free to a good home. She's annoying. A little bit. Maybe that'll be a prize. We'll give it away. So we might concentrate on driving as well, actually, at some point today.
Slow down.
Oh god, one side of the track to the other. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll have a fundraiser. So we'll pick a weekend and we'll make the prize my cat. You guys can have the cat. I think that'd be good. Do you think that would... I don't think that would be up to charity standards. I don't think so. And... yeah, no, I don't think. Let's scrap that idea, hey, before we get publicly shamed on the internet. It's a good idea, though. We'll float that idea. We'll have a look into it, eh? No, we won't. Stop it. Change the topic, Trav. Concentrate on IndyCar driving. So we've managed one lap. We haven't done a successful lap, though. We've got 3 incident points already as well. That's not ideal. It says we're on lap 3, but... oh yeah, there's a lap 3. But we reset to the pit, so... I'm expecting this to be an interesting evening. It's quite a fun track, actually, when you remember the bits you got to slow down in. Oh, I smell popcorn now as well. Oh, it's like I'm living in a hotel here. I've got my water brought to me. There's popcorn going on in the background. It's just that cat that's behind us somewhere. That's what we've got to worry about. That's better. First gear for there, Travi. So what's tonight's format? I've got no idea. It's probably going to be an 8-lap sprint race. Oh man. Got to actually use the brakes as well. It's probably going to be an 8-lap race and then a 25 or 30-lap race, I think. I know these are lapped races, not timed races, so it'll be something along those lines.
You fast flat for you.
I definitely feel like I'm over-driving this car already, but that's alright. Gotta remember to use the downforce. I've been driving NASCARs and GT4s for the last few streams. So, well, since last Tuesday, believe it or not. Much like Sunday, Tuesday comes around every week. And every Tuesday is IndyCar night at Missed Apex Racing League. So if I'm in an IndyCar, you can assume it's Tuesday. Unless, of course, you're on a different part of the world where it's actually still Monday. Then that'd just be confusing. So if it's Monday where you are, every Monday is going to be IndyCar day. If it's Tuesday where you are, every Tuesday is IndyCar day. Well, glad we clarified that, internet. And if you're watching this on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, it might be that day as well. There you go. The possibilities are endless with the internet these days. What are the possibility of me crashing out of this race because I forget to slow down to first gear at one of these corners? 74.6%. I don't want to go too soon, but I think this is going to be a clean lap. I think.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
I'd have to brake sooner for that corner. Creeps up on you. Can't see it in all the fog. Trail braking in an IR18? I don't think so, but it felt good. It'd be interesting to see how many guys we have racing tonight. I actually didn't check the attendance. I don't even think I marked the attendance for the race, so guys might not even expect me to be there, but I'll be there and I'll be like, yeah, I'm here. I'm going to dominate and then I'm going to crash. That's what I do. We had a crash in the IndyCar last night, but we actually, not the IndyCar, the NASCAR Xfinity Series cars. We had a crash last night on lap 3 of a 90 lap race. We redeemed ourselves and we finished P6. Pretty happy. And as much as I've whinged and complained about my NASCAR experience of late, I've actually gained rating in every single race, so just being a sook. Don't believe me next time I whinge, guys. Playing for the sympathy vote on the internet, that's what we're doing. Alright, now we're getting used to the downforce. How much better was that lap? This will be probably not very much faster, but the corners are getting better once we figure out turn 1. These are in feet, not meters. There we go. Now, I think I've got to go and roll around that corner a bit better. I can carry more speed there and less speed here. I don't think IndyCar actually race here. I know we race GT cars here and they're quite fun. Do IndyCars race in Virginia? I don't think so. Imagine if they did. Yeah, it's not going to be flat out. I'm way too scared to go flat out through that corner. Should we try it next lap while it's practice? Or should we try it? We'll try it. We'll save it until the race when we're battling with somebody and we don't know if we can do it. Then we'll just do it and it'll be like, wow, I can do it. And then I'll do it on the next lap and ruin it and get it wrong. That'll make good content. That'll make good content. That corner really creeps up on you. That corner really creeps up on you. I am concentrating. I don't know if this is better than a street course or if the street course were better. I actually enjoyed the street courses. Where did we have Long Beach last week? And the week before that we had something else. Where did we race the week before? I could check. I could also start braking. Why do I feel like I've got the wrong steering wheel profile on? I feel like something's not quite right in this. Let's go back to the desktop. We'll stop the car somewhere here. I feel like something's not quite correct. I don't know what it is. Oh, hang on. Did I have the LMP2 profile? I think that's what I did. I think I had the LMP2 profile, guys. That's not ideal. It's not ideal. What we'll do is we'll run the IR18 profile, shall we? And see if that makes a difference. It might do. It might not, equally. So don't set your expectations too high. Just because I said I've got the wrong profile doesn't mean I actually was telling the truth either. Let's see. Steering feels different. Oh, that feels better. So we, with the Fanatec CSL DD that we've got, we use the Fanalab profiles for, I think they're called Maurice's Fanalab profiles. So I actually changed them per car, and I believe it makes a difference. That feels better. Yeah, so I changed them per car, and I've got the Dallara IR18 and the Dallara P217, which is the LMP2, both made by Dallara. And I think I clicked the LMP2, which is almost a IndyCar, but not quite. So it'll be interesting to see the lap difference and whether I can actually drive it now. Glad I figured that out before the race. That would have been embarrassing, wouldn't it? It also wouldn't be the first time I've done something silly like that. But also, if I'm having a bad race, what I'll do is I'll just tell everyone I was on the wrong profile. I'll go, oh guys, I can't believe it. So that'll be our little secret internet. So I crash and take out somebody. That's what we do. I do have to be on my best behaviour with Mr. Old Man Jumbo though. He's gracing us with his presence tomorrow in the stream, guys. So we're going to hear from the league owner, Old Man Jumbo of Missed Apex Racing League, and he's going to talk to us. So I've got a few questions I've sent through to him to articulate answers for, so we can have a bit of a conversation. Sort of didn't want to bombard him with unprepared nonsense. Rather, like all the big celebrities, I'd rather sort of let them know their questions, and his media team specifically requested to hear the questions, and just need to make sure we stay on topic. We'll have to figure out how to get the Discord chat to appear in OBS as well. Another complication for me to manage tomorrow. Yeah, that brake marker I missed still. The steering feels better. Steering feels better. Steering feels better. Words are getting worse. Too much talky, not enough racy. I didn't actually check how long Virginia is either. I'll ask my secretary. Secretary, how long's Virginia race course? We'll have an answer in it. What's it called? Yeah, Virginia race course. That's the one. VIR. 3.27 miles. 5.262 kilometres. There you go. So we're coming up on 50 kilometres already. Wow! 50 kilometres and I haven't even been anywhere yet. Will we cross over the 4,000 kilometre mark on day 10? If we do 4,000 kilometres on day 10, that means we're on track to do 12,000 kilometres. Not impossible. 12,000 kilometres in a month. 12,000 kilometres. What is going to help that is we have another Nürburgring Endurance Championship at the end of the month. We'll spend 4 hours in the Aston Martin again on the, I believe it's the last weekend of the month. Or the second, it might be the second last weekend, so we'll see how that pans out. I also do believe, unfortunately, I am going to miss a night later in the month because I've got sporting presentations for my young man. And it's on a Tuesday night, so I think we'll miss a League IndyCar night, and I think it'll be an oval race, which will be freaking awesome. But I do need to go and watch his soccer presentation. He's actually playing in a grand final this weekend. So I'm not sure what I'll do to make up a stream, but I did say from the start that this does need to fit around my life. And there are a couple of appointments that I squeeze in around, and I hope that's okay. I will try and put in extra effort somewhere to make up the extra laps. I might get up stupid early on Tuesday and stream maybe in the morning. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do an hour stream in the morning, and then maybe I'll do, yeah, I'll do something. I need to make sure I do some form of streaming, maybe an hour in my lunch break. Maybe I'll just call in sick. Can somebody write me a doctor's note for Tuesday in a couple of weeks' time, please? Nobody will ever know. And that way then I can fulfill my obligations to you internet people that are watching me and standing by this Laps for Leuko project. Just don't tell my boss I'm playing video games. What can we say? We'll say Travis's cat scratched him because he was going to give it away on the internet. The cat's feelings got hurt, so the cat decided to rebel against its owner, and now Trav needs how long off? Or it'll probably take like 3 weeks to recover from that. So if you could write a certificate for something like that, that'd be amazing. I don't think anyone will believe it. I don't even believe it, and I said it. All it's got to sound, it's plausible, guys. It's plausible, really. Like, the cat was there when I said I was going to give it away on the internet, and now it's got hurt feelings, and it decided to attack me in my sleep, man. We'll go with in my sleep. There you go, that's even better. I didn't even know it was coming. I just woke up and the cat was like chomping my arms off or something. So I can't give it away because it'll stop me typing, that's what it'll do. The cat's sitting there thinking, how can I stop him giving me away? I'll chew his fingers off, and that'll stop him typing on the keyboard. Then I'll be sweet, then I'll be able to stay and eat all the dog food I like. We got back onto the cat. Why did that happen? This is what happens in my head, guys. It happens all the time. Even when I'm in meetings, I'm terrible. Can't help it. Probably can. I choose not to. So how about that doctor's note anyway? I reckon we're on for a winner. Nobody can dispute that. No. Ah! I think something just happened there in my headset. Lucky iRacing don't have flat spots. Now we're in a bit of a rhythm. We're not going fast. The idea is not to go fast though. We've already seen the mishaps of Travi on Virginia International Raceway. VIR for those playing at home. VIR for those playing on iRacing as well. If you do want to come and join, and you've got probably between now and 7 o'clock my time. So whatever time that ends up being, you've got, how long have you got? I'll give you a minute. So you've got 7 minutes to register for Missed Apex Racing League. Then you can come and have some fun at Virginia in the IR18. Buy yourself the IR18, jump in it. This track's very, very hard. Remember to brake earlier than I have been. Don't give iRacing a reason to put flat spots in, because we don't want them. Buy yourself Virginia and you might get a free cat. There we go, now we're getting faster, guys. Okay, so I need to, yeah, that's better. This is going to be like a sub par lap if I don't get that corner right. No, it's good, we nailed it. It's basically a drift car, this IR18. Do you know, they really could have just made that straight really through there, couldn't they? And this part here, there's no need to put the curves in there because they're pretty much straight, flat out anyway. There we go, drop a gear and yeet. All the young YouTubers will be proud of that. Staying in touch with my childish side.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel left.
Minute 32 per lap. Minute 32 to 5.2 something something. I wish I listened to my secretary. 5.2 something kilometers. It's not bad really. Oh, that's not going to go well. There's a wall, shut your eyes. I think we broke the IndyCar. I think so. I probably deserve that wheel damage. How many laps did we do? 13 laps.
Your front wing is gone. You've got some damage. Let's get that fixed.
I know, Jeff. like it's a practice session. 13 laps. Let's go and do 2 more because I want to do 15. We got time to do 2 more. 15 laps. That's half race distance. 9 incident points. We've got the right wheel profile now, so got no. Oh wow! I didn't even stop. I was We're gonna hit the wall. No, I was looking at my force feedback strength there. I wasn't even concentrating on the brake markers. I was gonna lie and say the cat was trying to chew my fingers off again or something, but I thought, no, I'll tell the truth this time. Yeah, so tomorrow we have, as I said, we have Jumbo coming on board. Thursday, so we'll be driving the. What are we going to drive? We're going to drive. I was talking about it earlier. The Dallara. Something feels wrong. The Dallara P217, the LMP2. We're going to unveil the livery for the Indianapolis 6 Hour, which falls on Saturday night my time. Once again, it might be whatever day it is in your country. It's definitely going to be Saturday for me. We will be live streaming the entire race from the Racing for James YouTube channel. I will only be counting my laps in the Laps for Leuko project, but I will, with the consent of my fellow co-drivers and Missed Apex Racing League companions, I plan to stream the whole race with their voices included so that you guys can get an idea on what it's like to do an endurance race. I'm hopeful that people that watch this stream aren't just iRacers. I'm hoping to expand the horizons of sim racing and just show to the world why league racing and why computer games can actually be really good for communities. And it might get some more people involved in sim racing as well. It might put them off, but let's hope it gets them involved. And if you are watching this for the Laps for Leuko and the Leukodystrophy side of it, we do have a couple of conversations coming up, and part of the conversation is around the league side of it. And I have had an episode before about Missed Apex Racing League, and the idea of that and the reasoning behind that is because the league stuff is super important to me. I don't get out as often as I used to. I just don't have the facilities to do so. So we spend a bit of time at home. I'm into racing, and I don't watch a lot of TV. So let's put a pretend race car in your living room and drive race cars every night. Let's do that, and that's what happened. That's literally how it went. So now I drive pretend race cars, and the league. So I got off track again. The league aspect, as I've talked to that point before, the league aspect is important because they are later community. We've become a bunch of what I think I'd call really good mates, and it's amazing. Really amazing. Like I genuinely really like racing with these guys and having a bit of banter. And I chat with them most days of the week. So like, why not? Why not just get involved? And if you guys want to, if you are new to this and you want to watch or even play a racing game, I strongly encourage it. 100% encouragement. Now I did not record anywhere. There we go. Let's write that in. So we did that, and it's 5.26 kilometers. So we're going to add that to our tally on this screen, and then we're going to jump over to the. Where's my calculator? I need a calculator. So what do we do? 932 laps. 932 and 5.26 is another 84 kilometers. 06. So 3,800. I can't believe we just drove 82 kilometers. Do you know how far? Do you know how long it takes me to drive 82 kilometers? So long. It takes me an hour to drive 30 kilometers to work. It really does. We're definitely going to tick over the 4,000 kilometers, and I think we're not going to tick over the 100,000 laps. 1,000, not 100. I think we're going to tick over the 4,000 kilometers, but not the 1,000 laps. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. We do plan to do a couple of more oval races, so that'll bump the numbers up. Now that I'm an oval expert because I had one really good race. If you want to check on that race, yesterday's stream, day 9 it was, because it was the 9th of September. Jump in, have a look. At the 30-minute mark, so you'll see me practicing at the, I think, 29-minute mark, somewhere around that, 29, 30 minutes into the stream, you'll see me die. But we got through it. You'll have a watch from that point. Have a watch from there and see what we did to overcome the damage sustained. I'm stoked with how it went. I really am. What we need to do now, though, is join into the actual league session, guys. The actual league session. It's time. It's happening. It's 7:02. The servers start 2 minutes late. For some reason on iRacing, you have to set them 2 minutes earlier than you want them. Weird, I know. All right, what we're going to do is jump into the race. I'm just messaging because Lord Volt just managed to get himself a bargain on the internet. Did really well. All right, we're loading in. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people so far. 8 people on board. I should jump into the actual race chat as well. Let's find the races. Let's turn push to talk on. There it is. They don't want to listen to me talking on my stream. Here we go. So the race is 7 laps for Heat 1 and a 40-lap race for Race 2. Wow, 40 laps, guys. I just did 16, so it's more than what I just did in practice. Quick maths. How good am I at maths? Good evening, gentlemen. Happy Tuesday. Doing all right. I'm still on holidays, so can't complain, eh? Yeah, you're probably right, actually. Okay, let's go out. No. Somebody just asked an intelligent question. Have we sussed out the new push to pass model? No. So what does that mean? It means I'm probably going to forget to use it. I forgot about push to pass. Now we're actually following a car in this. That's Mr. Punt in front of me.
14.
Thank you.
Fastest lap. 38.02.
All right. We have a few guys in the race, which is awesome. Sometimes I concentrate.
Clear on the left.
You're up, Hunt. I was going to follow you, man. All good, buddy.
Clear on the left.
I got sweaty before. Well, yeah, I had to, like, not make myself look like a fool on the internet. Absolutely. Let's get the tally up on the laps. Coming up on 4,000 kilometers tonight, boys. Yep. So I've done 960 laps and 3,800 and something kilometers. They're very, very nice ladies. I've spoken with Anne, and there's another lady, Tracy, as well. They're beautiful people.
Car 61. Just set the fastest lap. 32.5.
That's a bouncy corner. Alright, the fastest lap 32.5. That means we're not too far off the pace, guys. We were doing somewhere around that mark in the practice session. It's not as foggy here, so I can actually see where I'm meant to be going. Alright, we're going to aim for the fastest lap. That's my goal. Should be able to get it, I think. I'm feeling pretty good.
That was your fastest lap of the session. Car 69. Just set the fastest lap. 31.473.
Let's see if we can go faster using the push to talk button, push to pass button. Jakey, mate, second faster. Wow, I don't think I can match that, but we're going to try. You did see us do 16 laps in practice, so see how we go. That's not the most efficient way to slow down for a corner. Even I know that. So it seems like we're going to be faster. Let's have a look, Ski. There we go.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Gonna lean on the push to pass. Just gonna hold it around the whole track and see what happens. Just gonna lean on the push. I want to do a 30 before the other guys. That's my goal. It's a competition now. Gotta remember though that qualifying doesn't use push to pass. Okay.
178. Just set the fastest lap. 30.602.
That was slippery. 30.6. I reckon I could have done that. No, I couldn't have. Who am I kidding? And now I need to wait for my tyres to cool down now. But Sven is super fast. Super fast. He's good. Sven is very, very good at open wheelers. Sven's very good at driving, actually. We'll go so far as to say Sven's just very good at driving. I would be good at driving if I watched where I was going. I did check my phone there. I don't even know why, I just looked at it. Just looked at it. Happy birthday, Vinny. It's one of the boys' birthdays. Fancy that, eh? On a Tuesday. I wonder if he got the day off. Wonder if he got the day off for his birthday. Can somebody write Vinny? No, don't do it again, Trev. Can say Vinny's cat attacked him for... No, don't. Don't do that. I'm sure Vinny had a good birthday. Put in the comments happy birthday, Vinny, if you don't mind, guys, if anyone's here watching. Oh dear, oh dear. I don't have my guard dog down beside me at the moment. She's actually having a sleepover at my mum and dad's house while we're getting some work done out the back. Nope, it's good practice, mate, because unfortunately I think I'm going to get stuck with cars at some stage during this evening's proceedings. That's my goal. See if I can get lapped 3 times with you, mate. I'm going to follow you, mate. No, keep going, I want to follow. Yep, don't worry about me. IR18 is lots of fun. We've decided we're going to run for another 12 weeks in the car, I think. I'm going to run another full season. It's a really, really fun car. Should go out and actually run on the hard tyres. Might do that swap over now actually. Practice a pit stop. Ah, easy. Not going to top up with fuel. Not going to top up with fuel though. We are quickly. Oh, do you know I can actually do this? Oh, I was on. I was on the white tyres. Unreal. Alright, well let's go and see how much faster the soft tyres are. I was on the hard tyres. You saw it here first, Jamesy. Ah, punch what? Jeff inciting violence there. I think I'm going to need a black flag. Oh, Jeff.
They're going to hold you for a while.
I know.
Come in for the black flag,
I did. Did you see that? Towed back to pits. Warm up the rears. You can come around and watch, big buddy. Do I... No? Alright, what are we chasing lap time? 30.6, let's go. Whoop, 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 let's wait for the... Nope. Let's go back to pits, shall we? I might go back to pits. Get another car. Here comes Hot Wheels. I don't know if he's coming to see me or not. There he is. Hey buddy. You excited? James will be in a stream very soon. We will have him on something. There is Mr. Sven himself in the SimMagic IR18. All these cars running the exact same setup. I like the idea of fixed setup league races. I think it's a brilliant idea. Whoop. Oh, that's bumpy. I don't know if you saw my steering wheel then. It felt like I was going to lose an arm. For an 8 Newton meter direct drive wheel, it certainly has some punch when it needs to. Certainly has some punch. Hey, buddy. My biggest fan. How you going? Alright, let's see if we can follow Sven for a flying lap, shall we? So concentration lap. We are calling this quali practice, although in quali we don't have our push to pass button, and I also won't have the draft to spend. So let's see if we can use his aerodynamic advantage. Ah, okay. Yeah, just hit it, man. Too much. I was like, nope. As soon as I clipped it, I knew I was going around. All right, we'll try again next lap. Guys are doing, there's a lot of us at the top there are doing very similar times. I want to see what these red tyres can do. Get rid of this.
Car 690, just set the fastest lap. 30.314.
So fast laps don't really matter in this because it's not the same as qualifying, but it's worth trying to see if you can be the fastest, isn't it? Ultimately, it's a competition. Gonna see you. Should be able to do a fast lap. These tyres are up to speed now. Wait on the throttle a bit longer than you think you have to at the top of the hill there. The car gets so bouncy and light, just got to be patient. Wait for the grip to come up. What's this going to be? Not super fast, I don't think. Missed a gear. Wow, it's not a 30. It's still a 31. don't actually even know if push to pass is working, to be brutally honest. I don't know where I need to find the extra second. Very impressive from those guys. Very impressive. That's alright. Wondering where I'm getting off the throttle, getting on too late, I don't know. So I don't exactly know why I'm not very much faster in the soft setup than I am the hard setup. Maybe it's driving to muscle memory instead of driving to the tyre difference. Maybe I'm just not great. But I mean, I'm up on pace. It just means that my lap times haven't changed between the two cars. Not even two cars. I think they just changed the tyres in a pit stop, not even cars, guys. Imagine if I got a different car, like I had to get out in my pit stop, get a whole new car because they couldn't change the tyres. They haven't invented rattle guns yet, so every time you do a pit stop in any motorsport event now, you got to change a whole car. Then they take it in and they like, I don't even know where this is going. I really don't. Just we'll stop now. Quit while we're behind on that one. No, we won't. We're going to keep going with it. So what they have to do is they haven't invented wheel nuts yet, so they've got to like weld the wheels onto the diff. So every time you get a pit stop, you have to get a new car, and then they like unpick the welds for the wheels and then weld new wheels on the other car. There you go. That's where we're going to go with it. But no, we live in a modern world, guys, where we can drive pretend race cars in our living room. I'm sure they've invented rattle guns and they can change tyres, not your entire car. So, as I said, when we pit and we change tyres, not cars, I'm not actually getting any real benefit from it. So, very, very interesting to see that outcome. It was much the same at Long Beach for me. Had no real speed advantage on the red tyres as I did the white tyres. What it does mean is I will run one of the tyres first, one of the tyres second, and it won't affect me too much throughout the race. Not quite ready to do that corner flat out yet. Not very committed to it. It's very, like, this car is insane. The amount of downforce, it feels really good. It's just a me error, me confidence thing. I'm sure it can be done. I'm sure the guys that are going faster than me are doing it. I'm happy to not be one of those guys. Until we actually get to the race and I realise that I'm going to do it every lap anyway. How long are left in practice? 5 minutes and 52 seconds.
Car 178. Just set the fastest lap. 29.851.
Interestingly, I'm not hearing too much of people crashing in the chat in my ears. It's a fun car. Like it is. I might have to try the Formula One cars, Super Formula. I just don't want to buy cars I'm not going to use. So I don't, as much as I want to, I don't need to. Yeah, so you got to brake earlier than that. I'm pretty sure driving through here.
You cut the cord, you've got to slow down and give up that time.
Huh. That's interesting. Let's see how fast we can go through there. We come down the hill next lap. Okay, so yeah, I'm braking way too late. I am testing that out deliberately to see what I can get away with. Alright, we are ready to head into qualifying in just a minute. I'm going to see if I can get through that section at the bottom of the hill flat out in a second. Can't do that. Oh, almost. I did lift a confidence lift there. What we're going to try, we'll do it now in the practice session. $29.8 by Sven. I'm in 5th with a 30.97. We won't be doing that time because we don't have the advantage of push to pass in qualifying. No, so whoa, too fast. Can we get? We can. Oh no, we do a pirouette in the grass. No, all right, that'll do. I wish you could see in my mirrors right now. You can see the tires and grass flicking off the wheels. Also got to put the pit limiter on. We did some donuts just there. All right, so another 16 laps. Another 16 laps for now. All right. What do we got? Nearly qualifying. Nearly qualifying. It's 5.26 kilometer long circuit. All right, need some water. All right, so qualifying. We are staying on the red tyres, and then the first lap being 7 laps or 8 laps, whatever it was, we are going to run the soft tyres as well. I just did 7 laps on them, so I think they'll be fine. I didn't notice any difference, but everyone will be on them, so we'll run them. Now, if I was smart, much like last week, I would have paid attention to what my fuel usage was. What I was going to look at is where the first race of this series was. Let's have a look at our league. Hang on, I don't think I can see. View season. Nope, that's session. View session. I want view season. There we go. R18 season 2. So our first race was at Laguna Seca, that's right. Laguna Seca, Long Beach, Virginia. So where did I finish in Laguna Seca? I finished 3rd. 3rd in Laguna Seca. I finished... Where did I finish at Long Beach last week? I finished 4th at Long Beach last week. And currently on the season standings, I'm third. So there you go. There you go. Third. Not too sad with that. Let's have a look where we are with the the SRA. I'm third as well. There you go. Wow. Currently third in both categories. 198 points on that one. And 81 points on that one. Well, there you go. There you go. There you go. And the SR8s this Thursday are at Zolder, guys. Zolder. What a fun track to drive that car. I think that'll be a brilliant track to drive this car at. Thursday is a day that I'm very much looking forward to. It'll be a 6:30 stream, 6:30 Australian Central Standard Time start, and it will be fun. That's my promise to me, is that it's going to be fun. I like Zolder, I like the SR8. We use the sequential and the clutch. We give it all the race car feels. And we're third in the championship, so see if I can get a podium in each championship, shall we? You guys will have to tune in after laps for Leuko to see the results of the championship. But that's my goal, to hold on to third. There's some good drivers in here, and all it takes is one average round to lose the points. We've got 2 qualifying laps, the same as iRacing do for all of their official events. 2 laps. Fastest laps put you in the position relative to where you are fastest on the grid. Then after the 8-lap sprint race, the 8-lap sprint race results will determine your position for the start of the 40-lap feature race. So ideally, you want to finish well. You want to qualify well, finish well, and then do well to win the series. That's the idea. That's pretty much how anything works. Do well to win. Don't miss your braking marker on the first lap. What I'll do is I'll do a slow lap first, just to give everyone else a bit of confidence. This lap was ruined by corner 1 anyway, but that's okay. Well, we haven't invalidated it, so we might do, no. That corner feels like it should be flat out, but I just don't have the confidence to do it. I just don't. I have to psych myself into it. I have to psych myself into doing that flat out. Just go for it. I should do it on my second qualifying lap. No, I shouldn't. Put in a good time, try and get to the front, and run away fast as you can. Alright, I think we messed up the launch across the start and finish line there as well. That's alright, we'll take the shortest possible way around. So we're looking for the 200-yard board. So we also realised that between that section back there, I was shifting up to third and dropping back. I can actually stay in second. I just worked that out now. We come back down the hill for the last time in qualifying at Virginia this evening. So what else do we have coming up? We've talked about Wednesday night, Thursday night, Saturday night. Sunday night we have some more oval stuff coming up. Messed up that. Next week we're going to try and get Leukodystrophy Australia on the chat. And we are chasing a 30.6. That's going to be tight by Lord Bolt there. Okay. Well, nowhere near what I did in practice, but that's okay. That's currently enough for P6. Currently enough for P6. I'm just going to jump out of the sim for 2 seconds, guys. And we'll be back in 2 minutes, 32 seconds for the start of the race. It's time to grid up. We have a 7-lap sprint race at Virginia International Raceway, VIR, in the IR18 IndyCar Dallara thingamabobamajig. The cat's still behind me, still there, plotting my demise. What have we got? All right, 1 minute to go before we do 7 more laps. So we did how many in practice? 16 laps in practice. We actually made some of those valid as well. Yeah, I'm just messing around, holding you guys up. There's always that one guy in the crowd.
1 lap to green. Line up on the right side. We've put in plenty of fuel.
I was actually talking about giving my cat away. I was trying to figure out how to give my cat away in a stream because she's being annoying.
1,000. 544. Keep it clean. DNF today will hurt our points a lot. Everyone's gritted.
Well, that's I went over that topic, and then we figured it wasn't morally right to give away a cat in a charity stream. So we abandoned that topic. But it's, well, that's what I thought. And well, See what's happened now is I mentioned the cat to everyone, and now they're coming up with ideas about what we can do with the cat. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm in a bit of a silly mood today. I don't know if you picked up on that. We've had one good night on iRacing. I mentioned that before at the start of the stream. We had one good night. So we got Koala, Old Man Jumbo. Where's Jamlin to our side as well? Jamlin, look at him in his orange and green Delara. We're all in the same car. Same tune. Everyone's got the same tyres on.
Car is off. Time to do your job.
Let's concentrate. So this is going to be chaos. I'll be quiet for lap 1. You know I won't be quiet, but I'm going to tell myself I'm going to be quiet, and then I'll keep talking anyway. Let's watch lap 1, guys. Sit down, strap in, and have fun. Here we go.
Green flag. Car on your left. Still there, hold your line. Clear. There's an incident behind.
So a couple of spots there we slowed down a bit more than I thought I would. That's okay. Oh no, Jamlin's had a spin. He was next to us in the orange car before. Running away out front, Lord Bolt. Of course he is. Running away, and we've got, I think, Jet up there and Jakey, mate. Try and create a smoke screen for the guy behind me. Sammy Bobby.
Slow down. You got a penalty. We're cutting the course. Left side. Clear on the left.
Sweet. I think we nailed that re-entry. Dropped us back to 11th. That's alright. Won't be the last one to do that. Maybe I will. We didn't hit anything, that's the main thing. We didn't hit anyone else, that's the main thing. Just come off the track. Everyone's still right there. So we get the tow from Finney and try and catch up to Mr. Sven in front of him. Sven will be battling his way through Sammy Bobby anytime soon. Cautious not to heat the tyres up. We've got all the dirt off the tyres, so we're good. Sven's only 1.8, he was 2.6 seconds, so we caught up a little bit there.
You got 5 laps to go. Slow car ahead. slow car on the right.
There's a crash. Yes, buddy? You going to bed, buddy? Yep. I'll be 5 laps and I'll come and say goodnight, okay? Love you, buddy. So we jumped 2 spots there, unfortunately. We have dropped off a little bit now. He's gone, he's off to bed. He's a man who knows what he wants, that guy. He's got a busy day tomorrow. He's got his helper coming to pick him up from school again. He's so excited to see her again. Yeah, so he's actually super excited to see her again tomorrow. I think it's so good for him to have that.
New fastest lap for you.
Now open up and feed the throttle on. We got Jet and Sven. They did pull away because I had a bad experience in a braking zone just before. Use some of our push to pass to try and catch these guys. 200 seconds of it, so may as well use it. So you do hold the button down to make it work, so let's see how we go. Got some slow cars out of pits now. Not slow cars,
You got a slow car on the left.
Yeah, there's nowhere to pass up here. Vinny's holding on pretty well there. It's going to be very, very difficult to pass. Sven's 1.8 seconds up the road still.
You're in fifth. Left side, clear. Right side.
You're all good, boys.
Clear
all good.
On the right.
No, you're all good, man.
Right side. Clear on the right.
There's Vinny just apologising to me too much brake. It's like, no, mate, it's my job to slow down. You're the car in front. Now we've got to catch him again. We're in P5. How did that happen? I don't know where that happened, but that's all right. I'll take it. Still got heaps of push to pass to go. Let's use it. See if we can catch Vinny, hey? In the last lap. Very, very consistent, very impressive.
White flag this time. The car in P3 just set the fastest lap. 30.816.
Oh no! Bad luck, buddy. Bad luck, man. You were hard to catch too. Bad luck, Vinny. Don't like to see that. Poor fella. We're not going to catch Sven now in P3. Oh Lord Volt, 9 seconds away. He's done well.
The car in P8 just set the fastest lap. 30.809.
Use the last of our push to pass to fend off Gemlin there. Alright, sweet. That's another 7 laps for Leukodystrophy Australia.
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
That was good. That was good. Good.
Great job.
That was
You did
good.
really well.
Loving it, guys. Loving it. So, what do you reckon, IndyCar Master? That was good. That was good. Whew, I'm exhaustified. That was a good race. That was good. Happy. All right, we need to wait for the race to finish. And then we're going to do... Oh, actually, I'm going to go say goodnight to James. I'll be back in 2 minutes, guys. All right, we're back. We've got 14 minutes left to qualify. Not qualified, to run. So we'll get 16 laps out of a tank of fuel, which means that we've got to do 14 laps. This is interesting. No, it's a 40 lap race. It's going to be a 2-stop race. This is going to be a 2-stop race. No, this... Oh, isn't it a 40 lap race? It doesn't say 40 laps. Ah, sweet. Oh, that's alright. I'm stand corrected. Okay, I stand corrected, guys. It's a 25 lap race. It says 40 minutes, not 25, not 40 laps. There you go. So don't worry about that. Back on the hard tyres again. So we've done 16, 15, so 31, plus 2, 33, plus 7, 40 laps. And we're going to do another however many here and 25, so 40, at least 65 laps. 60. Ooh, soft tyre, braking marker. So 40, 45 plus whatever we get here is what the tally is going to be. No, hang on. We've done 40, so we're going to do 65 plus whatever we do here. That's what we're going to do. So I think we will crack the 4,000 kilometre mark today. I think we will. I feel like we're going to. Very excited by that. Very, very excited. Very excited by the support from everyone so far. We've heard from Leukodystrophy Australia. There's been a few donations rolling through, which they are super, super grateful for. This project is designed solely to raise funds and awareness for leukodystrophy and inherently Leukodystrophy Australia, who are a charity organisation we are aligned with following the diagnosis of leukodystrophy for our son James. So all donations are tax deductible in Australia. So if you live in Australia and you are in a position to make a donation, your donation will be tax deductible if it exceeds $2. And every donation goes directly to Leukodystrophy Australia. So just for full clarity, Racing for James don't receive any direct benefits from anything that goes through Leukodystrophy Australia. We are aligned to Leukodystrophy Australia through our diagnosis, but the fundraising is for them as a charity to do with as they wish. They do help with support and advocacy and providing care for families through the difficulties of leukodystrophy. They're a great bunch to speak with, and I had a chat with a couple of guys who'd made a donation, and they'd mentioned they'd actually heard from some of the ladies at Leukodystrophy Australia, and they commented on how amazing they are. And it really is from the very, very first time that I made contact with them following our diagnosis, I just felt reassured by their support. So it's incredible, and they are run solely by volunteers, and they are not government funded at all, so they don't receive any government funding. They run completely on volunteered time and donations. So having just aligned with Leukodystrophy Australia and seeing what they do for families and knowing the path ahead for our family, it's incredible to know that these organisations are there. And it is a competitive market, the charity market, and there are obviously a lot of very, very worthy causes. But I didn't know about leukodystrophy until it entered our life. I had no idea. So that's why I'm here, because you might not know, like I didn't, and it might help somebody. I'll get that corner right once. It might help somebody in the future, and that's why we've got to do this. We chose to run Racing for James, and we've had the project before. We've chose to rerun the project online and put ourselves out there on YouTube. So I wanted to make it worthwhile, and I said it's amazing the support so far and the generosity from you guys who watch this content. We are streaming every day on YouTube in September. The goal is to do as many laps as I can over the course of the month, in and around my life commitments. Obviously, I still have everything to do, work and all the grown-up things, looking after kids and sport and all that fun stuff. So we will be streaming every day. I will unfortunately be missing a day. I do have soccer presentations for my youngest. They've had a pretty good season, so I'd love to get along and watch that, but I will figure out how I can squeeze in a second stream or do something to make up for that day, because I want to stay true to my commitment of 30 live streams. The plan for Racing for James after that is to go back to making video content. We will live stream some races here and there, now that I'm getting comfortable with talking on a camera. But I'm also planning to be pretty what's the word I'm looking for, honest and upfront on YouTube. So basically the live streams I do, the videos that I show will be the actual races. I'm not going to go through and I'm not going to record 54 races and show you the best one. It's not about that. My journey is going to be my time on iRacing, my time in the simulator. There's a lot of people out there streaming all the best races, and that's good. I like it. It is fun to watch, but this journey is about what it's like to be a parent dealing with the difficulties of a rare neurological condition and managing the time in the sim rig and having a bit of fun doing your hobby. So that's why it's important to keep the content realistic to what it actually is. I don't have time to film 20 races a week and record the best one and post that video. It's not about that, and my target audience is or even I don't even have a target audience. I just want to remain true to myself. I don't want to aspire to be anything I'm not. And this content won't be for everyone, and that's perfectly fine. But hopefully it opens up the minds to somebody else who might want to try elite racing, or might want to try endurance racing, or might have limitations like we do at home, and might find solace in sim racing, where you can have something to do and have a chat with a random bunch of guys and girls on the internet to fill in your evenings after the kids go to bed as a bit of a release. So it is a very, very lucky world we live in to have this sort of technology at our fingertips. So glad I'm practicing on these hard tyres. The car coming up quick. Thinking I'm going to start on the white tyres. Thinking I will. What am I going to run lap time wise? 33s and 34s on the white tyre. 2 seconds lap. I've got a feeling guys will start on the reds and then swap to the whites. I've got a feeling that's going to happen. There were a few crashes in the last race, unfortunately. 3 minutes left. We'll get 2 more laps in. It'll be 8 laps for Leuko, 9 laps.
Car 61, just at the fastest lap, 33.99.
these white tyres are very slippery compared to what the red tyres were. Jets on the white tyres as well, I think. So we're starting P4 for the next race. Definitely have to drive these white tyres differently. Alrighty, one more to go hopefully. Yeah, easy, one more to go.
You just hit the fastest lap.
I'm going to start on the white tyres. So looking forward to our chat with Jumbo tomorrow. Thursday is Are You OK Day, so we will have a bit of a chat actually on Thursday. I've got a bit of an idea, something to talk about for Are You OK Day. Friday will be some actual GT4 racing, which I'm really looking forward to as well. So we'll jump in the Aston Martin at whatever track it's at. We'll try and do ourselves a fixed race or two and a Falcon LMP3 and GT4 race. Alrighty, so we're going to have a minute to get in, so we've done 9 laps. We're logging up the laps and we're logging up the kilometres. We're going to cross that 4,000 mark tonight. I'll stretch my back a little bit. So this will be over by, yeah, so we're doing about a 2-hour stream tonight. Alright, let's do this before we mix the start. Done. Alright, let's go points racing. We're starting P4.
1 lap to green. You'll have to stop for more fuel before the race
Move
is
the seat
over.
back
Line
one.
up on the left
Let's
side.
adjust
Closed. Pit road is
tyres.
closed. The estimated strength of field is
200 seconds.
1,544.
We're staying on 5.9 because it felt good. The force feedback for an 8 Newton meter wheelbase, guys, seriously is insane.
2 cars to grid.
Okay, so that's the leaders in front of me there. Lord Volt on the right and Jakey Mate on the left there. We've got Sven on our right. Everyone here is on red tyres, so I'm glad I made that decision at the very last minute after deciding that, oh, there's 1 car on whites. 2 cars on whites behind me. Who's behind me? Punt and Jet on white tyres. So we going to run as long as we can on these reds. It's the Mustang. So that Mustang up in front of us is no longer in the production car challenge on iRacing. It's been relegated to a legacy car, unfortunately. I never got the pleasure of driving the Mustang. Okay, we're about to go green at the bottom of the hill here. We're Lord Volt running away.
Get ready, going green.
We've got a few very fast guys at the front here, so the idea is to basically stick with them as best I possibly can.
The pace car is in. Green, green,
Big
green.
braking zone in turn 1. So a couple of guys on white tyres behind us. These guys are letting Volt run away.
They see you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time game. Left side.
Alright, so we can get rid of the new slowdowns like that, that's good. That was handy to know, so you can just keep running basically and find a slower corner and wear the speed off. Now the goal is to stick with Sven and try and catch Lord Volt out in front there. That's the goal. I think Jet behind is on the white tyre. So once we get up to speed and these tyres warm up, we should be able to run away a little bit, I'm thinking. Depending on how long we can make these reds last. Don't do what Vinny did in the last race. So you can see the difference in tyres there. We've pulled out a fair bit on Jet through that section as these warm up. Got 2 X's already, that's pretty intense, but we got through there without panicking and we come off the track. I'm fine with that. Those guys in front of me are way faster in this car, so I expect them to run away. I don't expect to keep up with them. Would be nice. But Sven was actually one of the guys pivotal in getting me to run in this series after doing really well in one of the races. He said no more pretending you can't drive the open wheelers, Travi. Just settle in and do it. And since that, I have actually taken that advice and just gone, you know what? Just do it, Travi. Literally just do it. Who cares? The only way to learn is to do it and race with these guys.
Car right. Clear on the right. The next car's the leader. The leader's gone off.
It's an intense battle now. Right, so we're right up with the leader. We've got Sven right on us, so we don't want to waste too much time. The idea is to run away. It is to run away. Remember, I'm in the toe here, so you can see the aerodynamic advantage there. So the three of us really need to work together here and make a charge for it. It's way too early to put myself out in front and put myself on the line and as a target as well, because what will happen if I go out in front, those guys will want to get past me because they are a bit more consistent.
Okay, you're in second.
Got on the gas a little bit too soon there. There's a couple of good drivers around me here. Like the guys in the league are all good drivers, don't get me wrong. But Sven is very, very good at, he'll be reading the road, he'll know exactly what's going on with me in front. Oh, as he goes off. He missed the brake marker, poor fella. That'll cost him, he will catch us though. So we need to pull out as much as we can on the guys behind.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1.
Thinking about bump drafting, I'm not confident to send it in this section. And there's no point in battling him, so I know that come the last lap I could probably take that spot from him. If I've got the confidence under brakes, so.
Car on your left.
We'll take that though.
Clear. Your front wing is damaged.
There goes that. Now we'll drop down to 7th. Well, here's what it is. What was I saying about running away, guys?
You got a slow car on the left.
Well, that's not ideal. He's missing a wheel. That was, yeah, unlucky.
3 seconds.
Again, that's alright, it happens. Lost a lot of time in that spin. That happens. Still in P5. Guys are well and truly run away out front, so we were 4 or 5 seconds in front of Jet, who's just up the end of the street there. Try and chase down a couple of these guys in front.
The leader is running 33.
Now I do know that the lap time's only about a second and a half difference, so really I can keep running these while I'm still doing 35s and 34s.
He's now leading.
So the downforce is affecting us there in that braking zone. So we have damaged the left-hand part of the wing. I think we've probably lost that. And all I did was just hit too much of that curb on the left-hand side through that section. Too much, and I was just getting a little bit too aggressive, so I think I got myself to blame. But again, we're learning. We've brought in a second on the guys in front this lap. So as long as we can keep these red tyres in the 33s and 34s, I think we'll be sweet. Guys, so Vinny last race, you might remember I struggled to actually catch him. Did really well. There's a second on Jet. So I'm going to try and run them down and see how we go. Unfortunately, that's Vinny. We've had our moment, so trying to get through and see if we can run down Jet. 6 seconds, so he's going to have the tyre advantage when he comes out after the pit stop. He'll be on the reds, we're going on to the whites. Did get to spend the NASCAR race with Jet. We did have a bit of contact. Bit of contact about halfway through the race, so towards the end, about 30 laps to go, I think. There was a caution and got a bit messy.
You're back in fourth position. Good job.
So Jet's switching to the red tyres now, which I think is a little bit too early. 13. What do we got? 14 laps. Oh no, it's possible. I feel like Jet might have messed up the tyre change there by the sound of that. Lost a second there, that was silly. It was a hell of a battle. So Sammy Bobby's actually catching the guys in front ever so slowly. So, did a couple of clean laps. We did a 35 back there, but I had that incident at the top of the hill here. I need to not do that. We've got Jet on the red tyres now. Changing that 2 there because I've got no front wing on the left hand side after a little spin on lap 3, I think it was. A short shift, like we were going down gears, but we were going up them. Had a good drive at the front there with Sven and Volt. Just my own little eagerness to smash the curb and pay the price. Oh, well done, Travi. That's not ideal. It's okay, doesn't matter. Feeling, as I said in my video yesterday, it's about keeping at it. So when you have those incidents, you've got to change your mindset and get back into the race. Miss a braking marker by a meter, go off the track a little bit, get back into it. Trying to build that repetition and then muscle memory and confidence in myself to just push through. Just push through. Oh, as we miss another one. It's we missed another one. I think the tyres are starting to fade. I think that's what we're feeling here. We've got 14 laps to go. And the new tank is 16 laps, so we need to hold on for as long as we possibly can on these to get the... So we're still doing 34s, which is only a bit off of what the white tyres are capable of anyway, and if I keep the white tyres good, I did actually get a low 33, so it's going to keep them good. That's a 37. It's amazing how much better that corner is when you get the braking marker up. All about throttle control, isn't it? Really, everything is about throttle control. And Sammy boy is raking those guys in. He's only 3 seconds back now. 3 or 4 seconds. He's they're not battling too much, but he's he's there to be watched, I think. Now we did pit with Jet 3 seconds in front of us, so keep my lap times right, and he'll be who we're battling with.
We've got about 5 laps of fuel.
When we come out of pits, I believe. I've had 2 incidents since he pits, so it's going to be an interesting battle, really. That's a hard thing. You don't know until you actually come out of pits. You don't know. You won't know, so we will find out when the time comes. seconds, 2 or 3 seconds. The guys in front now, they're pulling away. I am missing that front wing, so that's to be expected. Still doing fairly consistent times with the pace though. I did get told the last lap the leader did a 33.1, I did a 33.4, so just gotta hope that we don't fry these reds chasing them and we can make it work.
The car in front is pitting. The leader's pitting now. Car 888 is up the front.
Ah, so Sven's jumped in for the tyre change there.
The car behind is pitting. You're back in third. Keep hustling.
The 33.6, so we're still doing what we need to do. Sammy's only half a second away from Volt now. Sven going for the undercut by the look of it in the strategy. He's relying on a good clean out lap. That's him on my right screen. You guys won't be able to see him. Car 968 is up the front. This will be 34. 33 still.
The car behind is pitting. You're back in second. Good job.
We've got it under control. Go for it, mate.
Right side. Right side. Clear.
That was a mistake I didn't need, but that's alright. So old man Jumbo right there, he's going to be appearing in the Racing for James Laps for Leuko stream tomorrow from 7:30 PM Australian Central Standard Time. Going to bed, buddy? Sweet dreams, man. Good night, buddy.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Oh, it helps if I get the pit right.
That's it, go.
Here comes Vinny.
Tyre compounds have been changed. We're all set. 10 to go. This time by.
should just be able to follow him and let the tyres warm up. He'll be on aging red tyres now. And we'll be on improving white tyres, hopefully.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Just going to send it there. So Vinny is the guy we're battling with for position. These guys are 25 seconds in front of us, so they did really, really well. We're not going to chase down Sven. Feeling very happy with how we're driving. I said I'm happy with the incident we had earlier. I'm at peace with that sort of stuff. I really am. It frustrates me like having that happen, but still holding on to P4. So we are pulling out on Jet again. He was the guy we were worried about, and Vinny for that matter. He's quite good in this car from what it seems. So it seems the strategy paid off, hanging out in those red tyres for as long as I could. I was aware of what lap times I could do with the whites, so as long as it was less than or very, very close to the base time. We should hold on to well, as long as I don't do anything silly again, we should hold on to 4th place. I do enjoy this league racing. It's reassuring not having the I rating and safety rating affected. I mean, to be fair, it would be kind of cool if you had a league I rating and a league safety rating. That would be awesome, actually. But I guess that's what an ELO is in things like Assetto Corsa Competizione.
The lead is at 32.333. Car 800, each gate is up the front.
So it's much nicer to have my front wing back. You get a fast repair in these league races. So it's very nice to have my front wing back as well. Feeling pretty reassured by that little bit of downforce. You've got to hold the button for it to work. Hold it. I bet you can't stop it on a whole number, Michael. Alright, what do we got? 5 laps to go? 6 laps to go. I feel like I'm transitioning better to driving these different cars as well. I remember commenting only at the start of the Laps for Leuko stream that I had noticed that one of the issues I had with racing was the transition between different drive types and downforce type vehicles. I am getting way better at it, I think, and it's probably where Laps for Leuko is going to help me as an iRacer, is that the seat time will help just build natural muscle memory, is what I'm optimistic of. I am hopeful to improve my I rating from spending time in cars as well, but I'm doing leagues twice a week. I'm doing, well, it was a lot of practice events last week.
968 is now leading.
So we've got one of the new guys up front now, with 5 laps to go.
You got 5 laps to go. Stay sharp.
It's getting quite warm in the sim rig. I'm going to have to invest in setting up my my fan, I think. Got a little pedestal fan. I know you can put air simulators and air vents in your sim rig. It's not a stupid idea, and it's something that I very well might consider doing. Have 2 air pipes there in front of me that blew cold air on me. I might actually wire something like that up. Either side of my steering wheel to keep my hands cooler and try and keep my body cooler. It gets hot when you're wrapped in triple screens with a computer up there and lights shining on your face, and at least I'm not in a driving suit, I suppose. It could be even warmer in a real car, in a real driving suit with a hot engine underneath you, behind you, wherever the engine is in these things, behind me I think. Your flame suit on and all that fun stuff. Flame retardant underwear and your race suit. It'll be pretty hard work in a proper race car. I haven't had the joy of doing an IndyCar race at Virginia in real life yet. Probably going to keep it that way, I think. IndyCars are way out of my pay grade and way on the other side of the world to me. I'm down in Australia here.
About 5 laps of fuel left.
We've had another good night. We're on a bit of a roll at the moment. Tomorrow night we'll have a good night as well, because we're going to do some practice in the LMP2, and we might even treat ourselves to an LMP2 fixed race or an IMSA 45-minute race. I'll see what time they actually start, and we might see if we can do one. We will have our chat with Jumbo, but he has advised, he did some practice today and he recommends doing an IMSA race to get used to how the GT3s are, because it's apparently a good idea. But we can also be happily winging it on the day. I will do practice because that's what I do. And we've got a special event coming up, and there's 2 other guys investing their time in the evening to spend with me. I have to try and do my part to get us a result. So I will endeavour to do some serious practice tomorrow night while we chat with Mr. Old Man Jumbo. Thursday will be another league race, like I said, and then Friday we're going to jump back in the GT4, guys. Get excited, the Aston Martin, Leukodystrophy Australia, Aston Martin GT4. I don't know where we're driving, but it's meant to be wet from what I saw. 90, or was it 90% chance of rain? Just like real life, this game does simulate the rain very, very well. In my opinion, I've never driven a race car on the tarmac in the rain, but I believe it goes very, very well, and it's how I would expect it to be. I've also done pretty well in the rain. A lot of people wanted the rain, and then a lot of people complained because the rain was too hard, but rain's one of those things like that you have to learn to understand what to expect from the car and what to expect from yourself. You got to look for grips, you got to feel the steering wheel, understand what it's telling you, all that sort of fun stuff. So I find I'm good at that. Surprisingly not good at changing cars every race though, but I'm getting better at it. So maybe through a combination of changing cars now might help me in the rain as well. So we'll get the white flag this time around. My arms will be thankful for that. I spent a bit of time digging and concreting in some posts today. I haven't done a day's work like that since actually injuring my back, so it's really good to feel good enough to do it. Feeling very, very excited and motivated by this month, and actually went for a run with Mitchell the other week. I'm looking forward to going for another run with him. Just getting some things done. The spring weather's out. All the fruit trees we've got here have blossomed. The grass needs mowing twice a week again. The days are getting longer. The laps for Leuko days are counting down as well. We're in a good spot, guys. We're in a good spot, and yeah, we are going to keep going. We've got 20 more streams to go. And if you do want to keep us going through those 20 streams, the best way to support our channel is a donation, a tax-deductible donation if you are in Australia, to Leukodystrophy Australia. They are a volunteer organisation aimed at providing support and advocacy for families affected by leukodystrophy.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
They do at times provide some financial support when times get really tough. Obviously not huge amounts, but they have that facility available if they need it, which is incredible. It's absolutely incredible, and they don't receive any government funding whatsoever. Every dollar that goes through Leukodystrophy Australia is from the generosity of the public through fundraisers such as this, and it's something that we are very, very new to Leukodystrophy Australia, and we are aligned with the charity, but I do need to stress that we don't receive any benefits from the donations raised. We receive support from them, absolutely, but the donations go to the charity. They're not for Racing for James or James directly. They are for the organisation, and every dollar does help other families living with the condition that we are living with. So if you guys are able to assist, it would be hugely appreciated. If you're happy just to watch our stream and help share the channel, we can also grow the channel in other ways and see how YouTube can help us support Leukodystrophy Australia as well. So I really want to thank you all for your support and watching me through the last couple of tough streams that we've had. We've had a couple of really tough nights in the race car, but it's good to be back a little bit. We don't have the handbrake. It's good to be back.
Slow down. You got a penalty. We're cutting the course.
Really good to be back. We'll do some donuts. Flicking mud at everything there. No, thank you guys. I only finished 4th, but you guys deserve some burnouts. Thank you everyone. We will see you tomorrow night, 7:30 PM Australian Central Standard Time, to have a chat with Mr. Old Man Jumbo from Mr. Apex Racing.